Hey guys, it's the Viatrox. Welcome to Living Off $1 more dollar each day $10. We're finally getting the double digits, and so I think today, instead of just going to the grocery store like I have been for the last 9 consecutive days, I'm going to go ahead and actually go to a restaurant. Now, if you're thinking a sit-down restaurant, lower your expectations, and if you're thinking McDonald's, you nailed it. Normally, I use the coupon that gives you like buy one get one free on a 6-piece nuggets or double cheeseburger. Unfortunately, the best coupon it's giving me right now is 40% off of one of those items. I decided to use the coupon to get a 6-piece nuggets for $2.26 and decided to just order off the menu and get a McDouble for $3.35. I'm pretty hesitant to show you this, but in the interest of transparency, how I normally eat McDonald's, this is pretty much my standard order, but a while ago it used to be popular to put a McChicken in between the patties of a McDouble. They would call it a McDink and another name that was not as appropriate. But rather than doing that, because the extra bun from the McChicken, it just ends up being a lot of bread in your sandwich. So instead, what I do is I get the 6-piece nuggets and the McDouble, and then I just take the bun off, and then on top, I just put three of the nuggets, and it basically gives you the flavor of the chicken and the hamburger, but it doesn't have so much of the bread. I feel like you get more chicken doing it this way. So I put the bun back on, but what do you do with the other three nuggets? Well, you flip the sandwich over, and then you do the same thing on the top. I feel like you sound like a crazy person, similar to with the microwaving bananas, but in this case, there's not an explanation. It's just this is what I do when I'm in the mood for eating fast food. And for the sauce, I just take it and pour it on top. This is the new creamy chili McChicken strip dip. So it's a bit thicker than most of the other sauces, but there we go. It's a little hard to get evenly distributed, but you get enough. So after doing that, I put the bun back on, push it down to tie in it so it's easier to take a bite of, and then you got your meal. I don't feel proud, but I do feel like the ends justify the means because it is really good. I feel like I should almost eat this in the dark though, because I just feel a bit ashamed of it. But it is something that when you're in the mood for fast food, you might as well go all the way. And this isn't adding on a ton of like a gallon of butter or anything like that. This is just assembling it in a different way than the food's given to you. So I'm gonna finish this off camera and we'll see what I do with the rest of the budget for today. After eating McDonald's, I went to hang out with my family, and again, it was a bit disappointing being around family and my dad's grilling hamburgers and chicken, but not being able to eat it. But it was still good to hang out with family, so it wasn't a bad experience overall, but the challenge is definitely a bit of an inconvenience. After I left, it was pretty late, so grocery stores are closed. It wasn't intentional starting the day, but with the limitations, it did end up being that both my meals are fast food today. This is my go-to Taco Bell order, which is a chicken flatbread meal, which is 237, and a stacker, which is 248. The total for these two items was 485, so with the McDonald's being 561, we are a little bit over budget, but we have plenty of change from previous days to draw from, so we'll be fine on the budget. Like I said, this is my go-to order, so I've had it plenty of times, but it's been a while, so let's see how it holds up. This is the chicken flatbread meal, which is chicken, chipotle sauce, and shredded cheese. But let's see how it is. It's been a while, but still hits. And this is the stacker, which is beef, shredded cheese, and nacho cheese. There are definitely healthier options out there, but these taste pretty good, and I think will keep me full for the rest of the night. Didn't intend to go straight from making a quiche with spinach to eating Taco Bell, but here we are. I'll try to eat healthier a little bit in the next few days. By the way, it's nice to not just be going hungry like it was for the first few days of the series. Eating fast food for a day was pretty cathartic after not having eaten it since starting the challenge, especially finishing with the stacker from Taco Bell. To recap today, I bought a McDouble and 6-piece nuggets from McDonald's for $5.61, then got a stacker and chicken flatbread melt from Taco Bell for $4.85. This totals to $10.46, so I'll be deducting 46 cents from the running total of change from previous days. Being able to eat at fast food restaurants for the day definitely makes the challenge a lot simpler moving forward. The biggest issue with the series so far, I think, has just been waiting in line to check out at grocery stores every day. Because the drive to it's not bad, but just standing in line with like three items and being behind people with carts full of groceries for the week, it's a bit frustrating, especially since Aldi seems to only have one cashier at any given moment. I'm not planning to just eat fast food for the rest of the series though. I'm wanting to get some more ingredients soon, so there should be some healthier meals before too long. But that's going to wrap it up for today. If you're enjoying the series, leaving a like helps it reach a wider audience. And if you want to follow along and get notified when new episodes get posted daily, feel free to subscribe and hit the bell. But either way, thanks for watching. I truly appreciate it. I'll see you guys tomorrow.